If you're thinking about buying a new guitar, your first port of call is likely your local guitar store. But as we all know, guitar stores can often be like this, when they should be like this. Glorious! So we've put together a handy guide for making your purchasing experience a dream rather than a nightmare. I'm Mark from Guitar Nerds, and this is my top 5 tips for surviving a guitar store. Tip 1. Find a demo booth. One of the scariest elements of buying a new guitar is playing in front of people. While some may be okay with it, most people's fingers turn to jelly and their minds go blank. So what's the solution? Find a store with a demo booth. Demo booths are often soundproofed and offer you a space to adequately assess any guitar that you're looking to buy. Certain stores may even allow you to take in multiple instruments at once to compare and contrast. If you book a booth in advance, they can probably hook you up with your amp of choice as well. So our first tip is to find a demo booth and book in advance. By separating yourself from the shop floor, you should have optimal conditions to try out a range of guitars. Tip 2. Don't just take stuff off the wall. A surefire way to annoy most guitar shop staff is to take guitars off the wall without asking. The number one way for guitars to get damaged, there's a reason why the majority of stores will have 10,000 signs up in every room with "Do Not Touch" emblazoned in size 800 font. And although it may be tempting to grab hold of that $6,000 PRS, ask yourself, would I help myself to a $6,000 watch if I was in a jewellery store? The answer, unless you fancy a tangle with law enforcement, is probably no. A simple tip, but asking for help and not just grabbing stuff off the wall will seriously endear you to guitar shop staff. A move that will hopefully ensure you get great service later on. Tip 3. Do your research and ask for suggestions. Before you head out the door and down to your local guitar emporium, make sure you do some research first. A few hours spent online in forums and reading reviews should give you a good idea of the types of guitars that you want to be trying. Heading into a store with a list of guitars will not only save you time, but will also help you focus in on what you're actually looking to walk out with. It will also act as a good jumping off point for sales staff to offer suggestions. Been looking at Strats and Jazzmasters but can't decide between the two? Hopefully the sales staff will point you in the right direction. Guitar store staff can often be rude, grumpy and mildly hungover, but coming into the store with a list of guitars that you want to try makes everyone's life easier. Not only will it shortcut you to your dream guitar, but hopefully it will get the staff engaged, helping you out with my next point. Tip 4. Ask for a deal, but don't expect one. Guitar stores are one of the only places left in the retail world where you can ask for a deal. Can you imagine walking into a Burger King and haggling over the price of a Whopper? It's just not done. So with that in mind, my 4th tip is to ask for a deal, but don't expect one. Asking for some money off is a time-honoured tradition in guitar stores, and up until 15 years ago it was pretty standard across every product in store. Then the internet came and broke everything. Now guitar stores are often operating on razor-thin margins and simply don't make enough money on some items to be able to knock anything off. If you've been a good customer and there's still nothing they can do on the price, then don't fly off the handle in a haggling-induced rage. Tip 5. Be nice. I guess this has been an underlying theme for this entire video, but when you're in a guitar store, or anywhere in fact, be nice. Yes, bad guitar store staff can be surly, unhelpful and uninterested, but can you imagine waking up every day knowing that you're going to hear Sweet Child of Mine played badly at deafening volumes around 300 times during the course of your working day? It's rough. In general, retail jobs suck, and if you've never done one, you'll never know just how great it feels when a customer comes in who is actually pleasant. In my experience, one good customer can completely turn a day around, and they usually get rewarded for their efforts with maximum discount. It goes without saying that as a fan of Guitar Nerds, you're probably a nice person. But guitar shop rage can get the best of all of us. You just have to remember that being nice pays, and good behaviour benefits everyone. So that was my top 5 tips for surviving a guitar store. But did I miss anything? Let me know in the comments below. If you like what you saw, please subscribe to Guitar Nerds and remember to be nice. We've got loads more videos coming for you very, very soon. Thanks very much. We'll see you next time.